Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm really honored to be here. As I said, I've been teaching Ayurveda and yoga for the last 20 years. So the topic that came to me today is the jealousy. So let's speak about jealousy, because in the history of humanity, love and jealousy have been closely linked, closely related, because love is in a state of alert toward its partner. It's in a state of taking care from his partners. That's why jealousy, a drop of jealousy are there. But the fact is, when you think, or somebody thinks that this is property, our property, that is when jealousy take over my being. Because jealousy hides another emotion. Jealousy is a secondary emotion. Behind jealousy, we find fear, sadness, distrust, insecurity, worry, anxiety, devaluation, and envy, and continue. Fear because I don't want to lose my property, or I don't want to be alone, or I don't want fear of abandonment. And then appears anger to mark territory, and the others emotions. Emotions, energy in movement. Jealousy produces several reactions. In turn, this reaction generates many emotions, which will generate until the end, infinity. So, the fact is, jealousy speaks of insecurity. Insecurity projected to another people. Lack of confidence. The jealous person is constantly alert. Is in a state of permanent control. Is in a state of distrust of his partner. So it is really difficult to have a relationship in that way. But who is the jealousy? Now let's talk about karma pariksha, because everything that happened in previous generation affect subsequent generations. Today verified by epigenetic distance. So from the point of view of karma pariksha, the study or analysis of karma, jealousy could be linked to my own history or my family tree. My mother during pregnancy or before saw my father with another person, feel abandoned or whatever. A traumatic experience can change our being. The death of a loved one, a beating or abuse when we're kids, a divorce from our parents in a violent way, a shame episode in public, a traumatic episode in school, whatever. Just when this experience is enough to condition the behavior of the person for the rest of their life. It's vasana. Samskara is the impression I cannot digest. Vasana is the tendency of behavior. This is why it's important the diagnosis of the past. This is why it's important to become aware and find the origin where jealousy comes from. It is my history, it is transgenerational. Because the awareness of the problem allows me a new perception of myself. As well as seeing, we have an observation program. We have a way of perceiving, and that way of perceiving determines the subsequent action. So we don't look through our eyes, we look through our thought. When we react not according to what is happening now, react to according what our consciousness is relieving. Because jealousy is also karma. And one sutra now. Karma is born from the mind and create man. Other sutra. The mind is born from the karma and create karma. So mind and karma are brothers. That's why person means mask. Person. Persono. Where does the sound come from? Behind the mask, we are an actor. I have one mask as a father, as a partner, as a friend, as a doctor, and probably in each mask I have a problem. Another sutra now. All problems are thought. If I want to change my problem, I have to change the way of thinking of it. That's why Pink Floyd says another sutra, there is someone in my head but is no me. This is correct. There is someone in my head but is no me. Here is Bata, Pita, Kapha, mother, father, and that's it. We have an observation program, a way of perceive my life. Already, by the fact of being born, we have karma. We are karma. All depends of the observer. Our present live a past future. The mind is the one that is jealousy. So I have to put another pattern of thought. Because if I analyze my mind with the mind, always win the mind. I have to put another pattern of thought to the self-knowledge, self-inquiry. To see me, I have to put another pattern of think, of thought. And this is the buddhi. The intellect is the ideal tool to manage the emotion. Intellect, lecture inside, self-serving, self-knowledge, self-inquiry, make decision, clarify, resolve doubt. That's the intellect. The fire is necessary to digest, and the fire of the buddhi is necessary to digest the emotion also, because food, another sutra, food is everything that came in through the sense, not only here. Listening, seeing, who touch us, who are with, or who we are with, that's everything can feed us or undigest. Everything can give us prana or take it off. So the intellect digests the experience, the karma, the emotion. If not, generate toxin, generate ama. And that's ama, that toxin impact in my body, gastritis, tumors, whatever, impact in my brain, samskara, make a track in the brain. And now we know that track exists. It's a hammer focus. We can change our anatomy for our thought. We have a lesson anatomy because I cannot digest what emotion. This is amazing. This is samskara, the impression. Could be one time or repeated the same things. No? So I need another tool of see my jealousy, my anger, my fear, or whatever. This is the buddhi, the intellect. First of all, acceptance, acceptation. The sutra for acceptance is santosha. If it is happening, if it is convenient. That is acceptation. If it is happening, it is convenient. Whatever happens. And detachment of the result of the action. This is property of the intellect. To show us another path of self-knowledge, of self-observation. But it's an exquisite and deep search. That is the intellect. The point is to change the diagnosis. Because if the diagnosis is wrong, everything's gonna be wrong. For instance, the gastritis. The diagnosis is wrong. Because the gastritis, you say that the problem is in the stomach, and the problem is here. But your treatment is to the stomach. Milanta, meprazole, the treatment is bad because the diagnosis is wrong. So Ayurveda change the diagnosis. Don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. Gastritis appears you to change. Gastritis, jealousy, fears, or whatever. Don't kill the messenger. That happened you to change something. That's why we need space. But what happened now? Space is linked with time. That's why it's chitta, our conscience. Not cheat, unlimited. It's chitta. Because it's limited. Limited by what? But the time. in the space and time of conscious, where thought grow, the land is a karma, watered by the emotion, and the thought grow there. It's my garden. And as any my garden, I need a gardener, because if not, the weeds grow and take big roots, can alter the ecology. Eco means house. And I have also a neighborhood gardener, which is my partner, my son, my mother, and there are weeds in every garden. But it's easier to see the weeds of the next garden. So, first of all, my garden, my mind. As soon as the intellect see the weeds, with 2 fingers, take off. Jealousy, whatever. If not, they grows and grows and grows and grows. So, and they take a deep root and can damage the house, damage the brain. No? So, this mind garden needs constant attention, 24 hours, because the mind is dosha. The mind is jealousy. So I need another pattern of thought. This is the intellect, acceptation, detachment of the result of the action, discern what is happening. Because to change our emotion, or to change gastritis, or to change whatever happened to me, we need 2 pillars, prana and buddhi. Prana, willpower, to see prana, and space generate prana. I need a space to see a picture, space with my partner, space with my mother. I need a space to see what happened. Also, to myself, I need space and prana to see me, and buddhi, and intellect. Prana and buddhi, there are 2 pillars for the change. Because the prana, the mind is the prana expressing. That's it. The mind is the prana expressing itself. When you say I am anger, am I happy, well, that's just the prana. So to handle prana is to manage the mind, the time, the karma, and the space. That's why we call pranosfere. Pranosfere chakra, pranosfere. No atmosphere, pranosfere. Pranosfere chakra, which is 5 avasta chitam, 5 conscious states. This is space, time, prana, mind, and karma. This is pranosfere chakra. Space, times, prana, mind, and karma. That's why somebody usually is late, is not taken to only time, it's taken to mind and prana and space also. And manage the prana, we can manage the space, the karma, the mind, and all of parts of this pranosfera chakra. I wrote several books about pranosfera chakra and biorecodification, because this is the fact of biorecodification. I am jealousy, okay. It's my jealousy, my own story, or my family tree. That is the karma pariksha. And then me, Bata, with this emotion, with autumn, this is Ayurveda. Now, to me, with this emotion, I have to remove the land of the karma and put another water with another emotion, so change the fact. The fact is change the fact, because stop thinking now. Where is the problem? All problems are thought. If I want to change the problem, I have to change the way of thinking. So that's the intellect, the ideal tool. This is the ideal tool to rasa sadhana, which is manage of the emotion. Okay, I'm finished the exposition. I want to apologize about my English. I know I'm neither Shakespeare nor Wilde, or Oscar Wilde, so sorry. I hope something has been understood. Thank you very much for the invitation. I hope to see you around in school, Escuela Espacio Om, here in Buenos Aires, Ayurveda. Danyabat, thank you very much.